Hi everyone, my name is Dana Podell. I am a physical therapist and a yoga therapist specializing in women's health, and this is postnatal yoga. This is a wonderful practice to do in the early times postpartum, especially if you're feeling like it's hard to get back to moving and you want to build some strength and build some endurance in a gentle way. What's really important to focus on postpartum are a couple of things. One, you want to meet your body where it's at. So if you feel tired, start slow. You don't have to start with the hardest yoga pose or yoga shape that you can think of. Start where you are right now. The other really important thing to focus on postpartum is strengthening through the core and the pelvic floor. And another one is lying on your stomach. And that's exactly how we're going to start. But before we do that, let's set up the space real quick. If you have 2 blocks, grab them. If not, that's fine. But if you do, put them to the top of your mat. And you might also want a blanket just to be a little bit more comfortable later on. So let's get started lying on the stomach. And from here, come all the way onto your belly. Stack your hands one on top of the other. Rest your forehead on your hands. And just starting to feel the whole front half of your body, the front of your chest, the front of your abdomen, the front of your hips, the fronts of your legs. Feel this whole front half start to lengthen. All throughout pregnancy, you couldn't lie on your belly. It wasn't possible. Lying on your belly postpartum is a wonderful way to ease back pain and to help improve your posture and just to find some more symmetry in the body. And as you rest here with the eyes closed, take this time to notice your breath. Feel that full inhale as you breathe in. And a complete exhale as you breathe out. And you might notice that as you're lying here, you feel a little bit of movement in your lower back. Take all of this space that you have in the back lobes of your lungs, the backs of your rib cage, your lower back, and breathe into this open space. Inhale, expand the backs of your lungs, your lower back. And exhale, feel your back soften. Starting to breathe into the back of your body. No need to push, no need to force. The postpartum time is a big transition for your body, both physically after coming out of pregnancy, just being on a whole new sleep schedule. Be easy with yourself, starting with the breath. One more full inhale. And long exhale. Nice job. And when you feel ready, start to bend your knees and windshield wiper the knees to the left, then to the right. Stay steady and slow with the breath. One of the best things you can do for the health of your pelvic floor is to simply not hold your breath when you're moving and exercising and doing yoga. So continue to breathe, and if you forget, that's okay. Come back to the breath. It's always there for you. Knees and feet one way, then the other way. And after a couple of times, windshield wipers, lower the legs down, separate the feet out almost as wide as the mat. And very slowly come up onto the forearms, one then the other. Spread the fingers nice and wide. You just want the elbows a little bit in front of the shoulders to prop yourself up and get this really lovely stretch through the front line of the body. So from the belly button all the way up into the chest and the throat, spreading the fingers nice and wide. Inhale fully. And exhale out completely, either out through the nose or out through pursed lips. You decide. Just broadening through your chest, feeling a lengthening through the front of your body. One more inhale. Full breath out, exhale. And come all the way down onto your belly again. Slide the hands back towards your bottom ribs. Squeeze the elbows in. Press down through the tops of your feet. As you inhale, push the hands down. Lift the forehead, the throat, the chest. Little baby cobra. And then exhale, lower down. We'll try that again. Inhale, lifting the forehead, throat, chest up. And exhale, lower. Last time, maybe lift a bit higher, actually using the strength in your arms to lift yourself up. Beautiful. And then exhale, lower all the way down. Nice job. Inhale, push the hands down. Exhale, come up to hands and knees, tabletop. And then sit back into your child's pose, big toes touch, knees wide. Forehead either to the mat or stack your hands and rest your forehead on top of your hands. Can you allow yourself to be slow, to take time? There's no need to rush or push your body to a place that it's not safely or able to move right now. This practice in yoga is called contentment, santosha. Being okay with the way things are right now. It's a practice. So see if you can try it out right now. See how it feels. How does contentment feel? Inhale, reach the fingers forward. We'll take an inhale, come up onto the hands and the knees. Lift the chest, the throat, the chin, the eyes. Look up, cow pose. Exhale, bend at the elbows, lower the forehead all the way down to the mat, coming back into child's pose with the elbows down. You inhale, you come forward, lift the chest, the throat, the chin, the eyes. And then exhale, sink back into child's pose, elbows down, forehead down. Last time, inhale, coming forward and up. And then exhale, sinking the hips back, elbows down. Beautiful. Inhale, come up to hands and knees, tabletop, and grab one of your blocks. You're going to place your block in between your thighs. And then from here, spread through the fingers nice and wide, shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees, tuck the toes under. Starting to engage through the core and the belly. You inhale, you fill your belly, and you exhale out through pursed lips, so it's like you're breathing out through a straw. Draw the belly in, squeeze the block with your thighs. Maybe lift the knees up. Try that. If it's too much, you just keep the knees down, and then we'll all lower the knees down. Again, inhale, fill the belly. Exhale out through your lips. Squeeze the block, lift the knees, holding, and then releasing. 2 more times, inhale. Exhale, blow out through your lips to engage your low belly, your pelvic floor. Lift the knees, squeeze the block. Exhale, lower down. Last time, inhale. And exhale, blow out through your lips, squeeze the block, lift the knees. And lower down, nice job. Take the block, put it out in front of you, tuck your toes, lift the hips up and back. It's downward facing dog, and right away, bring some movement into your legs. Bend into one knee, bend into the other. Shake out through your head. Release through the jaw. Soft through the back of your neck. And after some pedals here, reaching the hips all the way up and back for downward facing dog. Really, really long through your spine as you lengthen. Good, inhale, look at your hands, come up onto the toes, little steps all the way to the top of your mat. Your blocks are here, use them. Let them help you find the floor a bit easier. Feet are as wide as the hips. As you release your head all the way down, it's a forward fold. Pause here for one full breath in. And one full breath out. On your next inhale, hands to the blocks, the shins or the thighs. Lift up halfway, lengthen, activate through the muscles in your back. And then exhale, release, forward fold. You inhale, push the feet down, reach the arms all the way out to the sides and up, palms touch. Exhale, hands come down in front of the chest. Let's try that again. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, slow exhale, take your time, hands come down. Inhale, reach. And exhale, lower. Place one hand to your chest and one hand to your belly. You can close your eyes if you want. If it's more comfortable to just look at the floor, you can do that. Almost like you're giving yourself a hug. Just thinking about how much time during the day you give love to your baby, your kids, which is wonderful, but some of that love also needs to be returned back to yourself. The hands, the arms are an extension of the heart chakra, the center of compassion. So this is literally being spread out from the heart through the arms and like into your body. You're giving yourself a hug from the heart. Feel the breath flow in. And feel the breath flow out. If your eyes are closed, gently blink the eyes open. Find one of your blocks and turn to face the long side of your mat, whichever one is easier for you to be able to see the screen in front of you. You're going to take your left toes and turn the left toes to the short side of the mat. Take your block to the highest height, right to the inside of your foot. Your right toes are going to be pointing to the long side of your mat. Inhale, open up the arms nice and wide. Exhale, it's a hinge from your hips. You can even actually use your hands to feel that in your hips. As you lower your left hand down and reach the right arm all the way up to the ceiling. Beautiful. Inhale, find length through your spine, stretching in opposite directions. And then exhale, take the top hand and tap the block with your hand. Inhale, open, rotating from the upper thoracic spine, and then exhale, lower down. Take your time finding stability in the legs. You really want to feel your feet push down to engage your legs and move freely in the upper body. Inhale up, exhale down. This time, inhale, reaching up, take the block with you, rise up, hold onto the block with both hands, turn both toes out, both heels in. We inhale, sit low, reach the block all the way up overhead, goddess pose. Exhale, stand. Inhale, sit. Reach the block up. Engage through your legs, building strength. Exhale, stand. Last one. Beautiful. From here, it's your right toes that turn to the short side of your mat. Your left toes now to the long side of your mat. Block to its highest height. Inhale, open the arms really wide. Exhale, hinge at the hips, bottom hand to the block. Top arm reaches straight up to the ceiling. This is all about finding length. So really like stretch. You can even spread your fingers to really feel this expansion. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tap the block with your top hand. Inhale, open. And exhale, close. Really nice. Inhale, open. Stay with your breath. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. One more time. Inhale, reach the top arm up. Grab onto the block, take it with you, both hands to the blocks. Last time, turn the toes out, heels in. We inhale, reach the block all the way up. Take a seat, down, stretching, and exhale, stand. Inhale, sit, reach the block up. And exhale, stand. Inhale. Exhale, push the feet down. Final one, you got it. Use your breath to steady the mind when things get hard. Good, take your block with you. Come back to the top of your mat. Both blocks highest height, just so that they're there for you in case you need them. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Maybe blocks to highest height, medium height, low height, it doesn't matter. Inhale, lift up halfway, hands to shins or thighs. Exhale, hands come to the mat. Lower one knee back, then the other, and we're gonna take a seat onto the bottom. This is when the blanket comes in handy. So you can sit onto the blanket and just feel your hips a little bit higher than the knees. Just a little bit more elevated. Crossing at the shins might feel really good. If there's another way that you like sitting, go for that. And to create more balance during postpartum, which can seem chaotic just with schedule changes and your body changing, pranayama breathing is incredibly helpful to center the mind and to balance the body, the nervous system from the inside. So we're going to take Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing. And the easiest way to do this, I find, is actually by taking peace fingers. You can use your right hand or your dominant hand and just take your peace fingers and bring them to your nostrils. We'll start by closing the right. Inhale through the left. Close the left, breathe out of the right. Inhale right. Close the right, breathe out of the left. Inhale left. Close the left, breathe out of the right. Inhale right. Close the right, breathe out of the left. Try this time for one more full, complete cycle. After your last exhale, both hands to the knees. Full inhale through both nostrils and full exhale through both nostrils. Just notice and become aware of how your body feels after this yoga practice. Something is always better than nothing. We'll finish the practice by bringing the hands together in front of the chest. You can bow your chin towards your chest. A moment of gratitude for everything that your body is capable of. Beautiful work today. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today.